here on the sideline. Hopefully it starts.
Hopefully.
I mean, I figured out how it should start. Yeah, it starts. Hello everyone, welcome to the newest unexpected session of the Equestria, the Deep Below role-playing game. Today, I have someone very new to the Deep Below. That someone is the one and only.
Calamity.
You were supposed to say Grimjaw.
Oh, whatever. You put my name down as Calamity / Grimjaw, so.
Okay, so Calamity here is actually gonna be joining the main group, hopefully, if he doesn't die horribly. He will be playing a griffin that is actually natural. He's actually a resident of Lycentia. Yes, we are going back to Lycentia. So, Calamity, introduce your character.
My character Grimjaw was an orphan. My parents left me in Lycentia. I raised myself on the streets. I got into missionary work at the age of 12. I've been working for the collectors off and on for 15 years. I am 27 years of age. I said, fucking hell. Collective.
Stop playing Mass Effect 2.
Right? I was given my name by a group of mercenary friends after a mission where I suffered an injury to my jaw, leaving a nasty scar. And my steel wings are due to the colorization of my wings, which are silvery gray. I have lived a hard life, and I am very wary of other races I work with, though I follow the old Griffin way of the contract before anything else. This has left me in good standings as a merc due to the untrustworthiness of other mercs. This has earned me enemies. Some mercs believe I am ruining their reputation by following the old code. They have tried to take me out on numerous occasions. I've survived every one, though it has left me very paranoid about other people's goals.
Okay, so Grimjaw here is actually gonna be starting in Lycentia. He is currently level 10, so he's extremely underleveled. And we're actually doing this for two main reasons. One, so that he actually gains levels, at least some, so that he starts going up. And two, so that he actually, manages to join the group in some way, shape, or form.
We're trying to keep it what's the word I'm looking for? It's got to have continuity.
Yes. It's kind of how Jesus, I think one of my neighbors literally just died.
Whoa, we're on stream?
But yeah, what we are actually gonna be doing now is that Grimjaw here is gonna be getting a job, a very important job, from the collective. So, I'm actually gonna show the map on the stream. It's a very simple map. So, Grimjaw.
Yeah.
If you look at the stream, you literally just started where basically the orange circles, they are the guards of the collective. Do you wish to start from the left or from the south?
What was that again?
Do you wish to start from the left or from the south?
South.
Okay. So give me a second, I need to pull out the character sheets for those two guards there. Okay. So, you are stopped by a stallion with only one eye. He's hiding part of his face in a helmet that has been made from metal. He seems to be wielding what seems to be a shotgun, a weird modified version of a shotgun. The other guard is not paying you any attention. He is actually sitting in a chair currently, feeling bored, obviously. What will you do?
Okay. Oh, they're blocking my path, right?
Yes.
Well, I'd ask why he's stopping me. I'm on official business from the collective.
He looks at you. You can hear a snore from inside his helmet. You actually cannot see his mouth.
He's asleep.
No, it's kind of like basically like almost like an angry snore, basically.
Oh. Did I receive any? I didn't receive paperwork or anything from them when I was got this mission, did I?
Nope, you were just summoned there. If you took the left side, that this would be so much easier. But you know,
Well, what a great start,
it was your choice.
right? Well, I would like permission to pass. I have other places to be and important stuff to do.
You see him lift his hoof as he starts pressing buttons on a device on his leg. You never understood these devices, since you know -1 to science.
Right.
After a while, the device makes a sound. He seems to read something. Then he groans and he steps away. His gun at the ready if you tried anything.
Well, if he's letting me pass, I'm just going past him.
Okay. You can feel his eyes on your back as you pass him. He returns to his station, sneering at walking past ponies and such. By the way, that guy is total butt.
Yeah, I noticed.
So you are now in the middle of the collective department of Lycentia. You notice that there are guards who are in what seems to be a very similar armor to the Enclave, but very much different as well, since it actually has room for fins and stuff like that. To your left is basically a research lab where the collective is researching new technologies. To your right is the armory. In front of you is a large building, almost like a manor, that has magically locked doors.
Okay. I'm thinking. So I'm in the middle of there. Okay. Well, I have all my supplies and everything I need, so I think I'm looking for a mode of transportation to
Well,
catch up with.
you were not given the job yet.
Oh, I wasn't given the job. Okay.
Yeah, you were just summoned
Okay,
to
yeah.
the HQ.
So I'm gonna walk up to Collective HQ.
Okay, before you is a magical door. You actually have the knowledge of how to open this. You just knock.
Okay, I'll knock.
You knock on the door. The door is opened as you are forcefully pulled inside by two very large earth ponies, as is usual. They are always overdramatic about this. They close and lock the door behind you. As you are on the floor, as always. It is the collective way of saying hello.
So I only got the two guards around me.
Yes, they are literally pinning you down right now.
Oh, they're pinning me down. Okay.
They're in a ridiculously big armor. They're almost like, we are talking like almost soda pop armor.
Damn. Well, I'm on official business. I've been summoned here for a job.
They do not reply to you. Soon you hear hooves on the floor as the usual mare walks down. No armor, no weapons. Almost out of character, Greek way of clothing, you know, basically just cloth around them, basically.
Okay.
She walks down the stairs and stops in the middle part of the stairway. She smiles, she waves her hoof, and the guards let you go.
Okay, I stand up.
She starts to talk as she walks down. Well, hello there, dear Grimjaw, friend of the collective.
Hi. I was summoned here for a mission.
Yes, As you may have noticed, Lycentia has changed.
For the good, I dare say.
Yes. You see, the last griffin that we had fielded to help the group that has helped us was a duck. Sadly. We are pretty sure that you are not a duck.
Pretty sure I'm not either.
So, that means we have a job for you. A job that you will take from that one griffin. You know this griffin very well, I presume. He was kinda taking most of our jobs until now.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Let's not even name him, for he was most likely already executed by the dogs who have taken his body.
That's the life of that's the life of a mercenary.
Yes. So, long story short, we want you to track down this group that has helped us so much and offer yourself to them. If you manage to do this and the group survives whatever they are doing in Exodus, you will be given a spot here in the collective and you will never have problems with sustaining yourself.
I guess I skip past. I guess I'm past asking for what. Asking for a price then.
Indeed. Just know that
Okay.
your kind has a very bad reputation. For what we are doing now, we have never done for any single one of you.
That's a kind offer.
She nods.
Well, I accept.
She steps down and she steps in front of you. She shows literally no fear. As she gives you a paper with the contract on it.
Seems like a standard contract to me. I've been doing this for a long time.
She nods again. You're officially on a mission now. Do whatever you wanna, but make sure that the group survives. If the group dies, your life dies with them.
Fair enough. Do I have any leads on where they are?
The last lead that we got was that they were in commune with the Pirate Harbor and they got an escort from our new changeling allies. She says so with almost disgust.
I don't respond to that. I kind of just let it pass. It's not really none of my business.
So I guess the best places to start would probably be the Changeling Hive in the War Zone or the Pirate Harbor.
Okay. Will I be receiving anything else for this mission?
No, I'm pretty sure you are very much capable. We may give you some ammo.
Anything will help.
Yeah, just visited the armory. Tell them that I sent you. They will probably give you something.
Okay. So I turn to leave.
Yeah, she salutes and leaves as well. The guards open and unlock the door for you, not even looking at you.
So after I get outside, I'll make my way to the armory.
Okay. When you enter the armory, you know you can hear a bullet whizzing by your face.
Some bullet whizzed by my face. Okay.
Yes. The bullet hits the wall behind the wall to your right and hits almost at a dead shot as a bullseye, basically. The mayor, who is at the at the table at the armory, sighs angrily as she reloads her rifle.
May I ask why you just shot at me?
She notices you, then waves at you. Oh, I wasn't aiming at you.
Then who are you aiming at?
She points to the wall where the target is.
Well, guess I should watch where I'm walking.
She puts down the heavily modified rifle and she looks at you. So handsome. What's it gonna be?
Pardon me?
You probably came here with reason. Or maybe
Oh.
are you here just to hit on me?
No, I'm here on business.
Okay. She sits down, pulls out a huge pack of papers, and she's waiting you to get closer to the table.
So I approach the table.
Okay. So she's like, so what do you need?
I was sent. I'm on a mission to assist the group that, well, quite frankly, helped this place a lot. I was sent by the, well, the mayor in charge, to maybe get some ammo for this journey.
Oh, so basically excess supplies. Give me a second. She pulls out a paper from the stack of papers. You have no idea how is it possible that she knows where the paper was supposed to be. She starts reading through it. As she's reading, you can do something, by the way.
I was just waiting patiently.
Okay. So yeah, she finishes reading. She puts the paper down and she basically goes, so yeah, what kind of ammo would you be interested in?
Hunting rifle ammo.
Steam rifle ammo.
Yeah, steam rifle. Sorry. Gotta change that.
So steam rifle, yeah, we can get you those. We have a lot of those. We keep making those, honestly. And lately, we have actually not been shooting that much, mostly thanks to the group.
That's why I'm on this mission.
So she takes the stack of papers and puts them under the table again. She gets up, pulls out a key from the shelf, and goes into the back area to unlock it and enter what seems to be the warehouse.
Okay, I'll just wait where I am for her to return.
Okay, in about 20 minutes, she returns carrying what seems to be 3 boxes of ammo in her magical field. She also carries what seems to be a small box of something making almost like a jiggling noise from it.
I recognize a couple of those boxes, but may I ask what's in the fourth one?
She smiles and levitates out a healing potion.
Well, I reckon that would be quite useful.
She nods. So, she basically returns to the table, desk, whatever. She puts the boxes, all of the boxes on the table. And she's like, okay, you can take these. Just make sure to use them properly.
Use them on the mission at hand.
So yeah, add these to your thing. So yeah, you have 3 times rifle ammo box. Each box has 24 bullets in it. And you have 4 healing potions.
Okay.
So, now basically you can leave.
Okay, so I walk out.
As you start walking out, you notice a pinch at your buttocks.
Okay, so I turn around, see what the heck did it. What happened?
You do not see anything. You see the mayor writing something on a paper on the table.
Hmm. Perception?
Yeah, roll me perception.
1 second. Well, 100, right?
Yeah, the roll D100.
99.
Jesus
Wow.
fucking Christ.
What a good start.
Wow, the first roll of the thing and you is already almost like, assured crit. So yeah, you crit past the perception. So you can tell that her horn has basically when you do magic, after you stop doing magic, it leaves behind like magical emissions basically. You can tell that her horn has been lighted slightly before she pinched your butt. She's trying to play it cool as she is writing on the table. You actually notice that she's not even writing anything that makes any sense. She's literally writing squiggles.
I just turn and walk away, kind of rolling my eyes.
Okay.
I'm not that kind of griffin.
So yeah, you leave the armory.
Okay. Well, with the information I have, I'd probably try to work my way over to the war zone.
Okay. So you make your way to the war zone. The war zone that, for the first time in ages, is like for the first time in your whole life actually, has been open. There is a steady supply of people coming in and out. People like zebras, actually not changelings, which is a rarity to see, and different other races.
I have to say this place changed a lot since I last remember it.
There are still collective guards who are at the gate, but they are barely armed because of the new alliance.
Okay. Well, I want to approach the entrance.
Okay, so give me a second. I'm actually gonna send you the thingy. Just on the map, ignore the soldiers and such because I'm too lazy to edit the map. So yeah, you basically walk in and you notice that there is a very large stallion in what seems to be basically almost like an enclave power armor. He looks at you. You cannot see his face, but he's literally scanning you.
I reckon you should recognize me. I've been doing this for a long time.
He nods.
I request permission to get to the changeling. I need to talk to them about getting maybe some form of transportation for a mission.
He shrugs. It's not like I can stop you anymore. The gates have been opened. I just stand here guarding.
I haven't got used to it either. Old habits die hard.
He nods and walks away.
Okay, so I continue on inside.
Well, you continue on inside. I actually need to roll for something. Give me a moment.
It's never good when the DM rolls dice.
Okay, so what happens is that there is a changeling who literally accidentally walks into you. He seems to be nervous.
Okay, well, I engage him in conversation, ask, like, does there seem to be a problem?
He falls on his butt, basically, and he looks at you, then he looks around. He tries to speak, but it seems like he has problems speaking right now.
Can you talk? If you can, nod your head.
He nods. It seems
So
it seems he has troubles breathing now.
have? Can I roll medical?
Yeah, you can roll medical to tell what's wrong with him.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Okay, roll me.
40.
40, and you have medical 2. Yes, you have medical 2. So, that's a pass with the medical. So, you can tell that what he's actually having now is because of all the people around you. There is way too many people, and he is not used to being among this many people. The level of different emotions and such are basically overdriving him, and he has trouble walking, thinking, and talking, and even breathing.
Does there happen to be any room nearby that's less populated?
Well, you could, I don't know, pick him up and move him to the sideline where there's not that many people.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you literally pick him up. He does not struggle because he is, not actually capable of doing much right now.
I'll just walk him off over to an area that's less populated.
Yeah. You notice that the moment he's away from the crowd, he's actually doing much better.
So I go ahead and put him down
Okay.
on his feet.
So yeah, he looks at you. He is like way smaller than you, by the way. That means when he talks to you, he actually has to look up a lot.
You look all right now.
He nods. Thank you.
You mind giving me some directions? This place has changed a lot since I've last been here. I'm looking for the queen or someone else in charge to see if I can get some transportation or more information.
He tilts his head. You mean Queen Zas?
Yeah.
Why would you want to go meet her?
Well, it's official business. There was a group. There was a group of here. I guess you'd call them heroes, adventurers, whatever name they're going by nowadays. Came through and helped this city quite a big deal. I've been tasked by the collective to track them down and help them with whatever their mission they're on, and I kind of need to get to them. And their last known location was at the Hive.
So you see the changeling scratch his neck. Then he gets up. He looks up, like way up to the ceiling. His eyes light up. He's like that for a few minutes, by the way. Are you doing anything?
No, I'm waiting.
After a
See,
while, his eyes go normal, and he looks at you with a smile.
reckon that smile means something good.
So basically, he goes, "You have a prepared audience with the queen."
Can I get directions or perhaps a guide?
Oh, I will lead you.
I'll lead the way then.
So next to you is a manhole. He opens the manhole with his magic and points there.
How big is the manhole?
It's just barely enough for you to squeeze in. The manhole was obviously not made with, with your kind.
Huh. Is there another way that's not so tight?
He shakes his head.
Well, I guess it's what you got to do for the job.
So yeah, both of you make your way into the sewers. The sewers smell as you would expect it. The sewers are made from numerous ways. If you didn't have the changeling there, you are almost 100% sure that you would get lost without a big bug. But the changeling, when he drops there, he makes like smelling noises. Basically, he's like trying to smell something, and he immediately knows where to go.
Okay.
Are you following the changeling?
Yeah.
Okay, so you follow the changeling. The walk is a pretty long one. It takes about an hour for you to get where you are supposed to go. Very soon, you actually leave what seems to be like a normal sewer that was built for Lycentia, and you enter what seems to be a tunnel made by the changelings, as it's slimy and looks like it was made by worms.
Oh boy. Well, I'll keep following him.
After a while, give me a second, I need to find the map. Yeah, there you are. So, after a while, again, ignore the soldiers on the top. It was prepared for when the group got there.
Okay.
After a while, you enter what seems to be a very heavily armored door. You can tell that to open this door with force, it would take a lot of explosives.
Okay. I assume I'm in the large room.
No, you are in the connection. Basically,
Okay.
it's connected to the door.
Okay, so I'm on the other side of the door, not in the large room.
Yeah, you are basically where the red star is.
Okay.
So the changeling stops in front of the door. He looks at you. You can barely see him because there is almost complete darkness everywhere.
Assume we have to go in here.
He nods. He blinks his eyes. His eyes are actually lighting the way slightly.
Is there a switch? A button?
He looks at the door, makes a hissing noise as he starts moving his wings. From the other side, you can hear a similar noise as the door opens very slowly.
Okay, so I'll just wait for the door to open all the way.
As the door opens, you actually notice that there's a lot of changelings currently aiming their guns at you. Behind them, there are two turrets that are currently aiming their guns at you as well.
Uh, this is a welcome.
You notice the one that is actually heavily armored, doing the same thing that your new changeling friend did as he looks up and his eyes light up. After a while, he stops doing that. He, he does more buzzing, and all of the changelings around him stop aiming at you.
So I probably follow my new changeling friend in.
Yeah. He walks past what seems to be the commander changeling, as he leads you into more slimy, unnatural tunnel. You have never been in this area at all in your whole life. You heard of it, but you've never been there.
Okay.
You are going into the heart of the changeling empire.
Which was never a thing before that moment.
So give me a second. What? Okay. Up. Retarded. Need to send it here. So, you make your way into the next room. The next room is extremely hot. You enter it, and you notice that there is basically the middle point is a hole that has it almost looks infinite. You literally cannot see the end of this hole, and all over the hole there are little holes where the changeling drones are living in. You have a lot of changeling drones everywhere around you. Some of them are looking at you, curious. There is currently one that is poking your wing. There's way too many to count.
So I probably asked the one poking me if he needs something. or she.
He looks at you, and the moment you talk, he runs away.
Seems like a shy bunch.
Your changeling friend now leaves you. He tells you to go to basically follow forward the tunnels.
Just keep going in a straight line then?
Okay, you basically walk. Everywhere you go, there are drones, and they are looking at you. Some of them are even following you with curious faces on.
Well, I tend to I ignore them and just keep going.
Okay. Give a second. And hopefully the last one.
Changing hive is huge.
Oh, I mean, yeah. 200 years, that's a lot of time to make a lot of changelings. So, you enter what seems to be a big room with changeling, with really heavily armored changelings everywhere. You also notice that there are areas with like weird orangey smoke in them, and there are eggs in them. Not to mention little small changeling drones that are currently in these mini halls.
Okay.
All of them are looking at you. They're making little like baby changeling noises as they look at you.
I just pay him a glance and then continue on.
As you continue on, you notice a round room, a room that would be very hard to build by normal means. At the end of the room, you notice a throne with the biggest changeling you have ever seen in your life. The changeling is basically, she is alicorn sized. She has orange eyes and orange belly. And she's currently looking extremely bored.
So I'll approach. I'll slowly approach the throne.
When you approach, you notice a little grin on her face as she's waiting for you to say something.
Well, being the queen she is, I give her a slight bow and say, "Your Majesty."
Oh, a griffin that actually knows at least basics of decorum. That is an interesting change.
You could say I'm unique among my kind.
Yes, I can tell, especially with your smell.
Pardon me?
Ah, it's okay. It's okay. No need to worry about that. She gets up and starts walking down very slimy and bug-like stairs. So, I heard that you want to talk to me on behalf of the collective. What do my favorite racist bunnies want?
Well, it's more from my angle, more from mine. But I'm working for them. On them. They've handed me a contract to track down the group responsible for basically the way Lacentia is right now.
Oh yeah, they have been so helpful. I'm so very happy that they have done what they have done. Especially that cute Earth Bunny. I wish she would stay. I would make her the happiest Earth Bunny. You notice that she's not even looking at you. She's like just smiling, and she's almost like daydreaming.
Well, I see they left you with pleasant memories.
Yes, indeed. So you wish to find them, I presume?
Yeah, I was told that they may have gotten a escort to shit. Where was it again?
Cybus.
Cybus.
Yes.
I heard they got an escort to Cybus, and I'm looking to either get some information on where I might get an escort or get one if they're available.
Well, you see, they kind of forgot about the escort. They kind of left the escort in the harbor of Cybus. I can always call the escort back to pick you up. I just do not know whether you would be comfortable swimming with our kind. Our submarines are a little different from the usual Lycentia kind. It might be uncomfortable.
No offense, Your Majesty. I've been doing this job for a long time, and it won't be the first time I've had to do something uncomfortable to get the job done.
She smiles to that. You notice that she lights her horn, and after a few seconds, she looks at you. The submarine is on the way. It should be here in a couple of hours. It will be in the Parrot Harbor.
Well, thanks, Your Majesty.
She then pulls out a box and gives it to you.
Okay, I take it. And then I'll ask, what is this?
Oh, when you see the cute little Earth Pony mare, give this to her, please, on my behalf. It would really help me.
Okay. Anything else? Would you like me to say anything on your behalf?
Oh, no. Just give it to her and make sure she opens it.
Fair enough. If you tap my back, I'll tap yours. Well, so to speak.
She nods. Anyway, is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope. But thanks for the help, Your Majesty. And I'll give her a departing bow.
Can you actually make your way out?
On second thought, probably not.
Do you want to get out quickly or slowly?
Well, I wasn't given a time limit for my mission, but I would prefer to get there sooner rather than later.
She puts her hooves together. That is a perfect answer that I was waiting for. She creates a magical fingers as she flicks the magical fingers in the air. Soon, the ground under you quakes. You are then literally eaten by a worm that then goes all the way to the ceiling and starts to dig its way it starts to dig its way to the surface as you are literally vomited out on the surface.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and stand up, and I'm probably gonna say to myself, well, that's probably one of the most unpleasant things I've ever done.
The worm starts to cough a little, and then it vanishes into the hole that it came from. You are now on the surface of Warzone.
Reckon I'm gonna need a bath.
So, like I said, you are on the surface of Warzone. Where are you going now? Actually, I'm actually having the map for the area if you wish.
I got it up.
Actually, for the Warzone. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So, you are in here. You know where the sewer manhole is? You are literally there. You notice that there are changelings at the building that is covered in almost like a weird orangey web. The changeling commander, who is currently sitting in a chair, looks at you as you are vomited out, and he makes another line on a blackboard that is next to him. He smiles as he's smoking.
It's been a while since I've been part of a tally. Well, I'd rather be part of that tally than the dead tally, so could be worse.
So the changeling is just looking at you. His gun is not even strapped to him. The gun is literally on the floor. That's how chill he is about things.
Well, I kind of whisper to myself that I hope this place never comes under any threat, because everyone's so lax it might not be able to win.
What are you gonna do?
I'll head to the destination where the sub was supposed to be.
Well, you see, you have never been to Warzone.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help.
So you do not know how to get out of here.
Okay. I'll approach the guy, the changeling that made the tally.
When you approach him, he looks at you, and he's like, "Sup?"
Not much. I'm looking to get some directions.
Oh yeah, where would you like to go?
The harbor. I have a ride waiting for me that was summoned by your queen.
Oh, which one?
So bad with names. Well, it was my first time meeting her. Details are kind of sketchy. Not very good with names. Took too many hits to the head.
Well, I mean, was that your first worm, right?
Yeah, and no offense to your kind, but it might be my last too.
You will get used to it, do not worry. It is the fastest way how to travel around Lycentia, honestly.
I agree, that was fast.
But yeah, you for the harbors you might wanna leave the war zone. If you want to leave the war zone, you might wanna go through there. He points to the sector C. And just follow way west.
Okay, well, thanks.
By the
So
way,
I'll,
you might wanna take a bath because our kind, we do not mind, but the other ponies and such would probably be like, oh, ew, that's really smelly.
duly noted.
He nods. And takes us another set of smoke from his cigar.
Before I go, may I ask what your tally is for?
Oh, it's for how many. Well, I'm usually ponies, but right now even griffins get vomited out of the worm.
Oh, so it's a game for your queen.
He nods. If you look at the blackboard, you notice that there has been about 28 lines.
May I ask how many of those are griffins? Or do you
2.
know? 2. I bet you the first one had to do with that group.
Yes, exactly.
Hmm. Okay, well, I thank him for the directions, and I'll follow him.
Okay. So, Sector C. I'm using all the maps.
I have every map open on my 55-inch right now, so I'm gonna go through them. That's the usefulness of having 55 inches of screen space.
I think this is the one. Yeah, that's the one. Ignore the fight that on this map these two factions are fighting. They're actually not fighting anymore. So yeah, you make your way to the sector C. You notice that there is something really scary. There is a tank literally parked right there. You have never seen a tank in your life.
I'm assuming I'm coming from Sector B.
Yes.
Okay. So I turn the corner and see a tank.
There are a lot of guards from the bloodied striped ponies, basically, who are for some reason still manning the guard spots, even though the war in Warzone has ended. They all look at you. They know what happened to you. They are giggling and laughing to each other.
I reckon I'm not the only one to pass through here like this.
Well, obviously not.
Do you guys, would you mind offering more directions to get out of the war zone?
No one helps you. No one helps you. There's currently a mare on top of the tank who is looking at you. She's actually not laughing and she jumps down, walking towards you. She has what seems to be armor made from everything, basically. Anything that she could find. She smiles at you and asks you, "What did you want?"
Directions.
"Where?"
Out of the war zone.
"Oh, out of the war zone. Just follow west, I guess."
Okay. Well, thanks.
"By the way, just saying, you might wanna take a bath."
First opportunity, I will. Right now, I got to get out of here because I have no idea where I am.
Oh, you've never been here.
I've lived in Licentia for 20 since I can remember, but I'm new to the whole peace thing. So,
It's okay. We are as well. Anyway, cheers. And she leaves and climbs on top of the tank again.
okay, so I'll follow keep going west.
Okay, give me a second.
So far, this is the most boring campaign anyone's ever gonna hear.
So, well, I mean, you are not asking people things. You are not, like you are literally in a place that you have never been to, and as a mercenary, you are not asking information about the place and such. You're not
Well,
exactly making it
I feel,
easy.
true, but I feel as a mercenary, I'm just focused on my goal.
So yeah, very soon you make your way to the gate again. You are now in front of the gate between between Warzone and the rest of Licentia.
Okay.
As you are covered in warm vomit, the guards who are actually stationed there all know exactly what happened to you, and you can hear giggles from some of them.
So I'm pretty sure this is the first job I've ever done that's gonna leave me the laughing stock of Licentia for a while.
I mean, it's a new thing, and they're just having fun because no, right now this job is very boring.
Well, I'm doing it. I gotta do a job. I got a job to do myself, so I'm gonna walk through the gate. Though I probably will find a place to bathe. I
Oh
mean, I'm
yeah,
gonna do that.
definitely in the harbors and such, definitely.
Okay, so I will make my way to the harbor still now that I'm out of the war zone.
Okay, now it's easier for you because give me a second. You actually know the places now. So give me a second.
I feel like a DLC to this campaign.
Yes.
You guys downloaded the Griffin Merc content?
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I have so many maps here. It's actually hard for me to find the right one. Oh, you make your way to the Parrot Harbor. It is when the group, you notice there is a hole at the end of it. When the group has destroyed the generator, this place was a dead zone, but now it's beaming with life again. There are people from several factions here, and they are all basically talking in their, they are talking in their groups. They are talking among each other. Even changeling and such. There's basically a lot of ponies everywhere.
Okay. I'll probably look for a place to clean up.
Yeah, that would be the hotel, most likely.
Okay, so I'll make my way there.
Oh, you make your way there. There is currently a mare behind the table. As she looks at you, she takes a whiff of smell and she's like, met the changelings?
Yeah, we gotta do the things you gotta do to get a job done nowadays.
This one is on me. Just go. She throws you a key. Go into the room 108 and just take a bath.
Thanks.
The same happened
So,
to me.
wait, it happened to you?
Yeah, I was going there and I sadly said that I want to get out quickly.
Well, the Queen's at least got a sense of humor.
Yeah. Sense of
Just said,
humor and sense of perversion.
yeah, it's making me wonder what she wants me to give that mayor friend she keeps talking about.
Oh no. Is your mare friend an Earth pony by any chance?
Yeah,
Oh no. She literally puts hooves on her head.
it's against my nature to want to look what's in that box. So I think I'll just let the mayor find out.
Anyway, you should totally take a bath.
Yeah, I'm stinking up your hotel. So I'll head to my room.
So yeah, the room is on the 4th floor of the place. You find the room. Next to your room is actually a very loud room of someone having way too much fun.
Okay.
So you open the door, I presume.
Yeah. Yeah. I do hesitate though, because I am a little bit curious what's going on in the other room. But yeah, I do end up entering the room.
So yeah, you enter the room. It's pretty cleaned up. I mean, it is pretty cleaned up if we take wasteland into equation. But yeah, there is a working shower there.
I don't reckon I've seen one of these for ever.
These hotel rooms are actually normally pretty expensive, but water is everywhere.
But yeah, I'll use the shower, get cleaned up.
Okay.
Worm guts.
Yeah, I mean, you. So yeah, after you clean yourself, there is actually a towel, so you can actually even dry yourself. And
Okay.
then you hear knocking on your door. The knocking is very angry.
I step out. I'll probably step out of the shower and grab my equipment.
Okay. The knocking gets angrier.
I want to approach the door. Like I approach it and open it without standing in front of it.
So yeah, you open it and you notice the moment you open it, someone shoots inside. It was a magical beam.
A magical beam. And it materializes into a person. You
Wait,
said
what?
someone shoots. You said
Yeah.
someone shoots inside.
Yeah, someone shoots inside from the
Oh.
corridor.
Okay.
Or hallway, as you Americans love to say.
Right. So okay. I close the door then.
The door is not there anymore, by the way.
Oh, door's not there anymore.
Because when you close it, the guy or gal or whoever shoots the door and it disintegrates.
Okay. So is it still? Is it still? It's not the shape of any character, any like race,
Well,
right?
you do not
Just-
know. You do not
Don't
know.
know. Okay.
You are like next to the door right now, and you just saw a beam come in, and then another beam destroy the door itself.
Can I roll perception?
You don't have clear sight.
No clear sight.
You don't have a line of sight.
Okay. Um. I'll very cautiously approach.
You approach the door where, more like where the door was.
Yeah, just to gain line of sight.
Okay, you look there and you notice that there is a griffin there. The moment you look at the griffin, he takes an aim at you.
I duck. Well, what's around me? I'm in the doorway.
You are basically next to the doorway. Next to you is a table.
Am I able to turn the table over and use it as cover?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do that. But I don't arm myself yet. I'm just using it as cover.
So yeah, combat.
Okay.
So roll me. I'm gonna roll. Let's see who starts. This is called initiative, by the way.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, okay, I have the roll here. What did you roll?
56.
56? Holy shit, I literally rolled 57. So
Well.
he stole the initiative from you. So yeah, the guy, he rolls inside the room.
Okay.
Were you prepared to shoot or not?
I do have my weapon drawn. Yes.
So you were on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you taking aim and shooting, or are you snap shooting? If you snap shoot, you shoot 3 times. If you are taking, but you get a penalty. But if you are aiming shooting, you shoot once, but you do not get any penalty.
I'll take aim.
Okay, so roll me.
73.
73, and with your small guns, that's a pass. Yes, you shoot him. So yeah, as he rolls in, you shoot him mid-roll. Is it actually gonna fuck him over? Is he actually gonna... Yep, and it stuns him. He did not expect to get shot like that. So, one of the windows now is broken. You notice that there is a flying griffin there who is actually taking aim at you as we speak.
She said, and look, he said, attempt to get out of line of sight since it's a window. How big is the line of sight?
It's basically,
A typical window.
yeah, a typical window.
So I go to jump out of the sight.
Yeah,
I assume I have to roll.
yeah, roll me for acrobatics.
75.
75. You don't actually have acrobatics, I believe.
Nope.
So yeah, that's literally just enough to pass.
Oh, that's lucky.
So you jump away as you notice a lot of bullets spray where you were. The table is gone, basically. What the Griffin was wielding is basically a minigun.
Okay.
The other Griffin is still stunned. He's not dead, but he is skipping turn.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll gain. Can I? Am I in a position to take an aim shot at her? The one outside.
Yeah, you can spend a movement action. To
Yeah, I'll
get in
move. I'll
line.
move. I'll take a movement action to get up near the windowsill, kind of like right next to it,
Okay.
and then I'll take an aim shot.
Okay. Roll me.
50.
50. That's give me a second. That's 50, 55, 60, 65. 65. What's her skill in flight? Okay. Do we get? Yeah, it's still a pass.
Okay.
So you shoot her. Can she actually stand balance? Yeah, she is standing balance. So you just shoot her. You notice that
Okay.
she is bleeding, but she's not taking aim anymore. But she is, still mid-flight. At this point, you actually notice that this female griffin, she has been basically into trying to kill you for a long time.
Okay. It's kind of like an old enemy.
Yes. You presume that the other griffin, who is currently on the floor, stunned and unconscious, is basically the same deal.
Okay. So is it my turn again?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, the guy is still skipping. Is he ever gonna get up?
I did just shoot him mid roll.
Yeah. He's just failing all of those, get up rolls. It's kind of sad. So yeah, the chick is... Oh, she stopped shooting a minigun at you.
Okay.
Okay, the wall. How fucked up is the wall? Give me a second. Oh boy, this is gonna get hardcore. So, she's shooting where you should be, where the wall is. Do you have
Okay.
dodge by any chance?
Not the ability, no.
No, you don't. So it actually doesn't matter. So let's roll. The wall is gone.
The wall's gone.
The wall where you are is gone.
Okay.
She somehow manages to miss you with the second volley. She manages to miss you with the third volley as well. Let's just say that the whole room is gone at this point.
Just the floor and all the walls, right?
Yeah, she's literally just spraying the whole room with minigun. And the third... It misses you as well? Are you fucking
Jesus
kidding me?
Christ.
What the fuck are these rolls?
It's called newbie look.
Wow. Okay, so after she spends all of her ammo, what and the smoke, vanishes. What's around you is basically the wall that you were hiding at is gone. It's like entirely gone. Most
Wow.
of the things in the room are gone. The guy is dead. She literally accidentally killed him.
What the hell?
Literally everything is gone. You're probably hiding behind, like, I don't know, something that
A
somehow.
griffin shaped wall.
Yeah.
Because she shot all around.
She literally makes the most angry noise you can imagine out of a griffin.
Okay.
So what you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna, now that the room is basically completely destroyed, I'm gonna take flight.
Okay, so that's your movement action.
Yeah. I'm also gonna pull out my machete, switch to melee,
Okay.
um, and I am going to begin to charge her.
Okay, so you are charging her. Roll me.
30.
30. That's probably not enough.
Probably not. I do have 3 flight.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Okay.
So you basically try to charge. Wait, what perks does she have? Oh, thankfully she's not agility, because agility actually has things like parry and shit like that that you can actually use enemy turn in combat.
Okay.
So yeah, you just miss her basically. She basically just sight flights you, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Okay.
At this point, you notice that there's quite a commotion happening down, in the harbor itself. You actually notice that there is currently a very angry looking deputy taking an aim with a sniper rifle at both of you. At this
Okay.
point, she doesn't know. She doesn't know, who is the wrong there, so she's probably about to shoot both of you.
Okay.
So yeah, give me a second.
Do I have
So
any affiliation with this deputy? I've been in this town for a long time.
yeah, but she cannot currently tell what's happening, who is wrong and who is right.
And the female griffin's still out of ammo.
Yeah, she literally cannot do much this turn because to reload a minigun takes a turn, obviously.
Okay.
So yeah, enemy turn. So the Griffin, she actually throws away the minigun on the ground,
Okay.
and she pulls out the sword.
This is gonna be good.
And since you are, next to her, she actually does not have to spend a movement action to get to you or charge you. So she just tries to, blade you in the face.
Does my flight not increase my?
Oh, it actually does, but
I still have to roll.
anyway, roll me by the way.
57.
Oh, she hits you.
Okay.
She rolled 91.
Damn.
She actually crits into you, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, she cuts you. That is probably the funniest shit to say. She cuts you with a sword, probably across your face.
Well, it's not like I don't already have one of those.
So yeah, she actually caused you. She caused you one severe wound. Here, wound. Do you have bleed? Roll me whether you have bleeding or not.
32. Probably I do.
Yeah, you have bleeding. So you are bleeding right now.
Okay.
What bleeding does is that it causes you one medium wound every turn of combat that you basically do not deal with it.
Okay.
So, a Deputy Bubblegum is gonna be shooting now. She's gonna be shooting the other one based on the roll. So let's roll for her. And she rolled 99.
Pretty sure she just killed her.
Oh, she's not shooting. She's not shooting bullets.
Oh,
So yeah, there is actually probably no point in actually rolling because she has sniping 8. So there's probably no reason. So yeah, the other griffin, she notices that she now has basically a thing in her butt. The thing is making her feel drowsy. Let's see whether she drops down now. Yep, she drops down. She falls to the ground and she's asleep. You notice the deputy reloading another shot, most likely aimed at you.
well, I sheathe my weapon and just go to the ground myself.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, so as you are on the ground, she still keeps aim at you. She's yelling at you to put your hands up.
Okay, I'll comply.
Okay. She walks up to you, still aiming at you. What the fuck were you doing?
I was defending myself. I did not start this.
You fucking ruined the hotel.
Correction, I actually didn't hurt the hotel. She's the one that blew it apart.
I'm gonna deal with her later. Now I need to deal with you. You fucking griffins.
It's well deserved sometimes.
Most of the time.
I've been around here a long time. You
I
know I
know.
have enemies.
I know. But you see, no one else does this. Only you, fucking griffins.
I kind of just nod.
She stops aiming at you. She's currently in the process of putting magical shackles on both the legs and the arms of, the female griffin.
That griffin's been after me for years.
I know. Just can you just do this somewhere else? Maybe in, the war zone that is mostly, fucked up. Not here where the buildings are actually, still okay. Like, who is gonna pay for that hotel room? It's ruined. It's literally destroyed. Like, look at it. The walls are gone. The walls are literally gone.
Well, I reckon the person who actually destroyed it. I was up there taking a shower, given to me graciously for free by the owner. I was not up there to destroy it.
She just sighs. I will deal with you later. She then literally picks up the griffin via magic by the beak and pulls her into the building where she is supposed to be.
Still as feisty as ever.
So yeah, the commotion is mostly gone, as is normal in Lycentia, because in Lycentia, random gunfights actually happen on, kind of normal way.
Probably with griffins.
Mostly with griffins, yes.
Well,
At this point, you notice that in the harbor, a new submarine arrives. If you can call it that. The submarine is literally a fish. It is literally a fish that has been very much modified via the changeling technology. The fish opens its mouth, and a couple of changelings leave the mouth onto the harbor. They seem to be armed to the teeth.
is there a time where I could be dealing with my bleeding?
Uh, I mean, you can try to medicate, or you can get a magical bandage to deal with it, or you can go into the sheriff department where they actually do heal, or into the bar where they actually do heal as well.
Do the really armed changelings approach me?
No, the changelings are currently stretching and basically, taking a breather.
Okay. I will head into the bar.
Into the barn, not so free fix. Okay, so you enter the bar, hurt and bleeding, and you notice that there is currently some kind of weird religious thing happening. As everyone is high as fuck.
Oh,
You have walked in on a weird, almost religious thing as everyone is in a circle and they are currently bowing down, going up, and then bowing down again in the middle of what seems to be a statue of someone.
yeah. I reckon I turn around from that. I don't think I want to interrupt that. That doesn't sound like something I'd interrupt.
Okay, so you leave the building.
That's. I'm not touching that with a 20-foot pole. I would attempt to medic my bleeding away, but having watched one of your other streams, I can see that turns out pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah, for Abby.
Healing potions don't deal with bleeding?
No. They just heal you. They do not deal with, seeping open wounds.
Okay. Shit.
You might want to go into the sheriff department then.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll head over to the sheriff's department.
Okay, you enter the sheriff department. You notice that the female griffin is now awake. She's in a cell. The moment she sees you, she starts to almost bend the cell, steel bars.
You think with how long you've been coming after me, I'd learn to remember your name, but still, by the love of me.
She growls at you.
I would ask what your problem is with me, but after all these years, I kind of know.
She just sits down afterwards and not looking at you. The mayor, the deputy, is there. She's currently writing something on a piece of paper. As she looks at you, she sighs. Oh, no. What do you want?
Seems like. Well, I reckon I didn't actually start that fight, so you could say I'm a victim of assault.
When it comes to griffins, there is no such thing as a victim. All griffins are just hotheads who just go around attacking, random ponies or even each other.
I kind of just nod. I was actually asking if I could, get this bleeding taken care of.
Oh, now you come here crying that you got a owie.
Is something else wrong? I thought we were pretty good friends. I've lived here my whole damn life.
I know, it's been a long day with, part of this harbor literally exploding and then, this happening. I'm kind of, I'm in stress, you can probably imagine.
I can.
Not to mention with the sheriff, vanishing, so everything is up to me now.
The sheriff vanished?
Yeah, he did.
Oh. I don't know why I didn't catch news of that earlier.
We figured it out today. She gets off, she rummages through one of the shelves at the desk. She pulls out a magical bandage. So, I guess I should fix you up.
If you don't mind. You've probably done this before.
More times than I would like to count. Well, she walks up to you and she bandages your face, really. There's gonna be another scar to your face, by the way.
Well, that still counts my name.
Yeah, you now have a bandage on your face. I'm actually gonna take off. Second, I'm gonna take out your bleeding. And I'm gonna turn that one severe wound into a medium one. There. So, she then, after doing this, she just she cleans her hooves, and she just returns to the desk.
I
Seriously,
know.
if I didn't know better, I would say that you are making moves on me, because you have been here for so many times during the whole time that you have been a little, well, I almost want to say chicken, but I know how that triggers your kind.
There's been enough of shit blowing up around here because due to griffins.
Yeah, you could say that again. So anyway, I reckon that that submarine is here for you.
Yeah, kind of wish I almost didn't take that shower. Maybe I would have got out of here before that happened.
Eh, life is life. You do what you do. Anyway, just please, wherever you are going, please do not cause any trouble.
I'll try, but where I'm going, from what I'm hearing, there's going to be trouble. But it tends to be the trouble that's not, well, the trouble that's got to be dealt with.
I guess.
I've been doing this job for a long time. I'm still here.
Anyway, she smiles when you say that, and then she returns to the paperwork.
Before I get her attention again and tell her, don't be afraid to keep that one locked up.
Oh, she's gonna be locked up until somebody or someone pays for her.
Well, sadly, I have to keep. Sadly, I obey the law because I'd like to get that one out of my way. But,
No
wrong
mur-
place, wrong time.
no murder in my harbor.
Of course, rules haven't changed. Peace or not peace.
So yeah, she then returns to her work.
Yep.
So we are probably leaving the department.
Um. Actually, I'm going to approach the Griffin in the cell.
Yeah, she's not looking at you. She's currently laying on, I don't want to call it a bed, but let's call it a bed. And she has her back towards you.
You come here, trying to kill me for what the umpteenth time, and you won't even say hi. We're almost like old friends at this point.
You can she literally shows you her middle talon.
You have not changed one bit. Surprised one of us haven't killed each other yet. I'll just leave her. I'll leave her in her cell. Forget
Yeah,
middle talent.
she's like really angry.
Well, yeah, because she missed out of character, she missed so many shots from a freaking minigun. Should have turned me to Swiss cheese.
Yeah, that's literally what she tried to do because every time, basically, I imagine that the history between you two is that, she has been trying to kill you for a long time, and every time it fucks up in some way. It's almost like Team Rocket always failing.
Well, I just well, it's disappointing. I used to know her. I thought we used to be good friends. But that's the way. The Griffin way. You do one thing to offend them, and next they want to kill you
With a minigun.
with a minigun. Don't even know who the other Griffin was, but he's dead. So
Yeah, he's gone. Like there's probably like a smear of blood and that's it.
well, okay, I'll leave the building.
Okay, you notice that when you leave the building, there's already one of the changelings looking at you with his almost dead eyes looking at you.
Okay, I'll approach him.
When you approach him, he still looks at you with the dead eyes, his expression, unreadable.
Blank. I assume you're the ride summoned by the Queen for well, my name's Grimjaw.
He nods. The name is not important. We got your smell. We will find you anywhere now.
I think hopefully that's a good thing. So I'll hesitantly walk up to the ship. Well, the fish.
Yeah, the fish literally opens its mouth. Inside, you can tell that there is an actual engine, or what looks like an engine, at the back. There are seats, and it just looks like a submarine made of meat.
I now understand what the Queen meant by uncomfortable.
It also smells very bad.
Probably smells no worse than I just smelled a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, it smells just slightly better.
Well,
If you count smelling like a fish as better.
I'll walk in slowly.
It's very slimy. There's literally saliva everywhere.
The things I do to complete a job.
The changelings, return to the submarine as the fish closes its mouth. There's literal darkness everywhere, by the way. You don't even know where the seats are.
Any way to get a light in here?
Oh, did you bring a lighter or something?
Nope, I did not expect to be riding in a fish.
So yeah, the changelings, they're just buzzing, and soon you can. The fish actually makes a noise as you leave the harbor. You can actually feel, movement of the fish.
I reckon this is the craziest thing I have ever ridden, ever. I've been doing this for 15 years.
So yeah, the ride is on. You can actually get up, and you can actually use the eyes of the fish as sort of windows. Actually, you can actually see what's happening.
So yeah, I'll get up and look at one.
Yeah, that is also literally the only source of light, since all of the Exodus has light around it.
Actually, question. My ammo doesn't just my gun doesn't just reload after the 2 shots I took, right?
No.
Okay.
You have to
So I
reload it
think-
yourself.
Well, basically, while I'm sitting there looking out the window, I'm just reorganizing myself.
Okay. So yeah, after a fairly long, a couple of hours ride, you start to near what seems to be a really big dome-like building with literal bubbles coming out of it. The bubbles have trees and plants in them, and animals and birds flying around. You have never been to Cybers in your whole life, because a mercenary work does not actually lead to Cybers, because there's barely any population there. But you know that Cybers is the main hub for creating food. Cybers feeds all, basically.
That's the slogan.
So yeah, you make your way into the harbor of the Cybers, and you notice that there is a submarine next to your submarine now. The fish opens its mouth as fresh air starts running into the fish.
Thank anything for that.
Thank the stars. What are the stars? Ask the zebras.
Thank whatever god I worship if I have one. I don't think I do.
Give me a second. Okay, so here is the Cyprus harbor map. Again, ignore the things that are there. The group has already done, dealt with that.
So I assume at least I'm at the harbor of the location of the group.
Yes, but you still have to enter the area and meet up with the group. So, I presume you leave the fish.
Oh yeah, I got out of there as politely, but as quick as possible, but politely.
Okay, so you leave the fish. The fish still has open mouth as the changelings, just leave and chill and set up positions. You notice there is a ridiculously large octopus to your right, she is currently tapping on a terminal that is way too high for anyone who cannot fly to basically touch. There's also militia ponies, with them obviously never holding a gun before. There is one who is holding the gun right, but he doesn't have the gun loaded.
Greenhorns.
There is a tavern to your right, which is the only building of this area.
I approached one of the you'd say guards, militia. You said militia. I approached one of the militia.
So yeah, which one? There is a one that looks like a total fucking nerd. Like, he even has like a really weird face and has glasses that probably would make him unable to shoot anything. There is a mayor who is trying to stay in a corner, and there is a guy who is looking like he is actually, ready to, do whatever is needed, but his gun is not even loaded. Which one are you talking to?
I'll talk to the one that the gun's not loaded.
Okay.
Muttering myself the whole time, wondering how far freaking quality has slipped.
So yeah, you basically, you reach the guy. He looks at you, lifting his eyebrow. A griffin? In Cybers.
Can you give me 1 second?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Sorry about that.
yeah, it's okay.
So yeah, I approached Mr. Dumb One.
Yeah, he's like a griffin here in Cybers. You are the second griffin to ever reach this here.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Funny you mentioned that. I'm actually looking for a group that First Griffin was traveling with.
Oh, the group that went in trying to deal with the biohazard.
Biohazard.
Oh, ask Madame Octopus. She has more information that you need.
Thanks. By the way, you know your gun's not loaded, right?
He looks at the gun. What now?
Your gun does not have any bullets in it. That thing is literally a paperweight.
Oh. He pulls out a magazine. How do you actually load this?
Okay, so can I face Talon?
Yes.
So I'm gonna face Talon. I'll be like, if you don't mind, I'll do it for you.
Okay. He basically hands you the gun.
Okay, so I'll just go about loading the gun probably, and then I'll hand it back.
Yeah, he thanks you.
Okay. Have you ever shot a firearm?
He shakes his head.
Damn. 'Cause, Well, I'm pretty sure. I hope you do. You know when N is supposed to be pointing at the person you're shooting at?
Oh yeah, the one that is here. He points to the end that, actually shoots.
And you know where the trigger is.
Yeah, is this thing. You basically put it in your mouth and you press it.
Okay, well, you're better than a lot of a lot of militia I meet. So I thank him for the information, and then I'll head over to talk to the octopus.
As you head over to talk to the octopus, you hear a gunshot behind you.
And I'm talon facing again, or whatever the hell to call it. Yeah, I'll still work my way over there. God damn it.
Okay, so are you continuing to Madame Octopus or are you going to the guy again?
No, Actually, I'll turn around and yell. I'll tell him, "Is like, make sure you have a target first."
He waves at you. Sorry.
And then I head over to the octopus. Sorry, that's pretty funny.
So, Madame Octopus, she has not noticed you. She even ignored the fact that, there was a gunshot. She's currently very busy dealing with something on a terminal.
I try to get her attention.
How?
How big we talking?
She is as big as the door, and the door is big enough to move heavy machinery inside.
Um,
She's like, we are talking like maybe like 10, maybe 12 times bigger than you.
so screaming would be necessary?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll try to get her attention.
Okay, after a while, she actually notices you. She sighs, moves away the terminal. She looks at you. Yes?
Um, I'm looking to get some information on a griffin passing through here, with a group.
Oh, yes, they went inside trying to deal with the little problem that we have. But it's okay, it's okay. It has only been a couple of hours and they are probably dead or eaten or transformed into things. But it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Nothing's going wrong. Nothing's going wrong. Everything is 100% in control.
Things when there's a problem, things don't tend to be in control.
Did I say problem? I said a malfunction.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, I've never been here before,
Well, your kind does not go here often.
and I'm only here on business. So, is there any chance I can get that door open? My business is actually get in contact with the group.
Do you want the door to be open? You see, we may actually have a small problem. Like really tiny, super small.
Well, I don't have a feeling it's not as small as you're making it out to be.
We may have a little tiny, teeny biohazard problem.
Biohazard.
Yes. It's really not
First
a
step.
big deal. It's just a tiny problem.
It might be tiny compared to you. You're pretty large.
She gasped. Griffins, no manners, I say.
My apologies. I didn't know it was a sensitive topic.
I would have you know that I am, compared to my sisters, way smaller.
Well, I can never say I amid a giant octopus.
Where are you from, little griffin?
Placentia.
Oh, yeah, my kind does not go there often. Mostly because when the last of us actually went there, they were butchered and made into meat and food.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So yeah. Anyway, the door, are you sure you wanna go in? I'm pretty sure the
Well,
group is probably currently being eaten or something.
well, I was given a mission to come help them. I guess if I never got to them in time, life being forfeit and whatnot, I forfeited my life a long time ago. It's. I have a contract. I'm here on mercenary work. To get in contact with them and help them on their mission. And if their mission is to fix that biohazard, well, that's my mission.
Well, you see, if you actually wanna do that, just just know that I told you that it's a bad idea and you can get eaten and, maybe turned into horrible, horrible husks and being filled with bugs and, you know, dying, or maybe even not dying, which is even worse.
I've been doing this line of work for a long time. I pretty much put my life at risk every job. So sometimes just walking around in town.
Okay, as you wish. Just, don't say that I did not tell you. She
Whatever
pulled
happens, I won't blame you.
She pulls out the terminal and she presses a couple of buttons. The door starts to very slowly open.
I think with all this technology, these things would move faster.
Well, they are very industrial, you know. So, are you entering the corridor, or, you know, hallway?
I'll probably go up to the doorway and probably. Is it dark inside?
No, you actually notice that it has been scorched with flames. You reckon, especially because the ground is still warm, that a group has been through here and they were kind of fire happy.
And this is the group that helped Placenta. Placenta upspreads. They didn't burn it to the ground.
So, are you entering?
How big is the room?
It's very big. It's basically a Madame Octopus big.
I'll enter in the air.
Okay, you fly in. You notice there's actually glass on top. You actually can see. You can literally see Lycentia from here.
Well, that's a view. Not time for sightseeing, though.
As you fly in, the door starts to close.
Okay. Not much I can do about that. I'm where I need to be.
So, are you continuing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are going to the HQ. By the way, you have just crossed so many areas that the group itself has taken like days, like several sessions to get this far.
Well, I'm also one person, so.
So over here is another map. So you make it. By the way, most of the things that you actually see are not there anymore. Okay. You make your way to an open door that has been yet again very much scorched. And when you enter the room, you notice that the room is literally made of like two big fucking holes. The door is still there, but the walls on each side are not there anymore. It seems like someone has been very explosive happy.
This does not surprise me. Well, I think finding them will be easy. Just follow the trail of destruction. So I'm gonna. I will take a look around.
Yeah, you notice the air here is probably the nicest air you have ever smelled or breathed in your whole life. There are actual trees. There's not salt water. There's just nature everywhere. There are birds flying in the air.
After the fish incident and the worm incident, I could live here, biohazard or not.
So, are you basically you now have to go somewhere, and because there is no map or anything, you actually basically just have options of going north, west,
So where am
east.
I on this map right now?
You are now, I presume, but basically it's because of the main HQ building is mostly gone. I presume that you are just, you know, somewhere in the middle.
Near the locked sec door?
Yeah, which is,
Okay.
you know, pointless by now because, you know, there's two big fucking holes to each side of it.
Okay, so Sven Central ahead and some question marks. Um, I recognize a storage chest.
It has been looted.
Okay, it's been looted. I'll work my way towards Vent Central.
Okay, so you're going north.
Yeah.
So, as you go north, you notice a really big tree. A really big tree.
Okay.
The tree is literally currently drawing something.
Drawing something.
Yes, with one of its branches, it's holding what seems to be a paintbrush, and it is drawing something. It is drawing a changeling that is green in eye color and belly. It almost seems like the tree is very sad.
I don't know what to think about that. Big tree drawing a changeling.
Again, this is something that the group has done.
I think I'll keep my distance.
Okay, so are you going further north?
Yeah, I'll travel past it.
So, as you travel further north, you notice that there is currently a building that has been that literally does not have a door anymore. The door is in pieces on the ground. When you enter the building, you notice that there's someone been living there. It smells of sweat, cum, and gunpowder. At the window, basically most of the building has been reinforced up the ass, and at the window there is a stationary sniper rifle.
Okay. I want to ready my machete,
Okay.
so I'll just be armed. And I'm gonna approach the. Can I perception check the room?
Oh yeah, you can.
I'll perception check the room.
Roll me.
93.
Jesus. Okay, you can tell that, someone has been definitely living here because someone has been digging into boxes that had food in them. There's still a lot of food to last a couple of months. There's also ammo boxes everywhere. There are basically ammo casings on the ground. The sniper rifle has obviously been used a lot. Around the area, you notice that there are destroyed bodies of something small and bug-like.
This battle doesn't look old.
Yes, you can still tell that something has happened here. Probably a couple of hours ago, actually.
Well, at least this shows me that I'm walking in the right direction. I think. What else is in the room?
Again, there are boxes with food, there are some ammo boxes.
Any other entrances?
No,
So it's just a solo room.
it's basically just a very simple building used as a warehouse.
Okay. I'll work my way out. Probably back to the room where I was at, with all the destroyed door walls and shit.
Okay,
After that, I'll decide to go east.
okay, you are going east. So, okay, I need to actually roll for this.
Oh boy.
Okay, 48. I actually need to write this down. Okay, so you managed to make your way to what seems to be a source of water in the middle of an opening in the woods. The water smells very nice. It almost smells sweet.
Okay. I'll continue walking alongside of it, going east. It depends how big it is.
Okay. That's 12. Okay. You make your way among the trees. Very soon you notice that the trees are changing in shape and kind. You notice that there are weird whitish things on the trees, on the trunks of the trees. How do you proceed?
How big are the trees?
they are extremely big. They're like
So
really big.
really big, huh? I proceed through it, but trying to keep as much different distance as I can between any individual tree.
As you walk between the trees, one of the white things starts to shake.
Keep my machete. I bring it up and keep it ready.
As you stop, the white thing stops shaking.
I continue to move slower.
Okay, roll me for sneak.
24. I'm a klutz.
That's a fail. That's actually that's actually a critical fail because you
Oh
actually
boy.
don't have sneak, so you get a 25 minus 2 penalty. So yeah, you critically fail. Okay, you try to walk slowly and quietly, but you actually step on a branch.
I was flying though. That's the weird part.
Yes, you still managed to somehow step on on a
Okay.
branch, or maybe you broke a branch as you were flying.
Critical failure. Got it.
So, you remember that white thing?
Mm-hmm.
It looks at you. It seems to be some kind of weird creature. And then it basically shoots a tongue at you.
Attempt to evade in the
Okay.
air.
Okay. So roll me.
Oh, 16. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's bad.
Even with flight.
I'm gonna roll for the thing, and the thing rolled a 92.
That's a crit too, probably.
Yep. So yeah, the tongue, it doesn't, it's not there to hurt you. It actually wraps around you, and then it pulls you towards the thing. As you are against the thing, you notice a pain on your belly. The thing is currently trying to eat you, with its belly against your belly.
Am I still holding my weapon?
Yes.
Attempt to cut my bonds.
Okay, roll me for melee.
98.
Okay, you manage to cut away from the being. You cut its tongue, and you can now fly away.
Okay. That's what I do.
Okay, so you look at your belly and you notice that it is bleeding and it has been literally eaten into.
That's
The being on its belly has a long, basically a mouth full of razor sharp teeth.
damn.
So yeah, I'm actually gonna add. You actually literally cannot resist that, by the way. So that's bleeding again, and you gain 2 severe wounds.
What's my total HP?
Second. Doing some calculations here. Okay, so your total HP is. Okay, so you start with 2, that's 3, that's 5. 5, actually. Yeah, you have 5 severe wounds of maximum HP. And you currently have 2 severe wounds, 1 medium wound, and you are bleeding.
Okay.
So yeah, the being is basically screaming in pain as you cut off its tongue. There is still, some fur from you, some skin and some meat in its mouth.
Goddamn.
As it's screaming, several other of these around you starts to shake.
How big are these sags?
Wait, what now?
Well, I'm trying to. Can I fly out of range?
You look up and you basically can tell that these white things are all over these trees. all the way from the bottom to top.
Well, shit. Pun intended.
Yeah.
Shit. Well. What's the closest exit out of the trees?
The way you came in.
Okay, I will attempt to make my way out.
Okay, roll me for flight.
75 plus 3 flight.
Yes, that's a pass. That's actually a crit.
I don't know how would I crit in flight.
Okay,
Running
so
away.
you basically just you manage to fly away while speedy, also quietly. That means you do not actually activate more of those things.
Yay.
The being that you know cut off its tongue slowly dies of bleeding.
I take back what I said. I am not living here. So I'll head back to the sector.
Okay,
Destroyed.
by the way, as you head back, the bleeding actually causes you a medium wound.
So what does 2 mediums make it heavy?
So yeah, now you have 3 severe wounds.
Okay, once I get back there, I'm gonna use 2 of the potions I have in my inventory.
Okay. Actually, normal healing potions, they actually heal 1 severe wound, I believe?
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, you decrease those to 1.
and I'm bleeding.
You are still bleeding.
While I'm in that room, I'll attempt to medic.
Okay, roll me.
Yeah, because I'm probably about to fucking kill myself. What a way to go. Yeah, I just killed myself. 27.
27 and your medical is 2. Okay, you just fail. You do not actually critically fail.
Okay.
So you do not make it worse, but you do not help. You also
Well-
cannot apply medical on it for this session.
So I'm just bleeding then.
Yeah, you are gonna be just bleeding.
God damn it.
So, where are you going now?
Northeast. North had no other entrances. East is too dangerous. I doubt they made it through there. Those trees would have all been blown up if they went through there. I'll have to go the only other way I haven't. is
Oh,
west.
I actually fucked up. You wanted to go east or west?
East.
I'm retarded. I move you west.
I was wondering why the trees were on the west.
Fuck! I just realized this is what happens when you are not prepared. Normally I have like this map here on the wall next to me and stuff. I'm so sorry.
Should we what? Should we rewind?
Let's just say that you got confused because this is a new area.
Okay. Well, I'll still use my supplies and be bleeding. Okay, that's cool.
I mean, still experience.
Well, the experience of almost dying. Oh, okay. I'm joking.
So are you going east? No.
I'm
No.
going the way that isn't the trees. Let's
Okay,
just say
so
that.
give me a second. I'm gonna roll. And the roll is okay. You make your way east. You notice that there are plants in the water. The plants have a little light coming from them.
Based on my experiences with the tree, I am keeping it away from anything that looks any sort of weird. So since I've never been here, everything.
So you are just flying over all of that.
Yeah, I'm flying. I'm flying, but I'm being very cautious with where, making sure I don't fly into anything or anything. Basically, keeping out of range of anything that might try to eat me.
Okay, so give me a second. Ooh, this is good. Okay, you make
Good for
your
you or good for me?
okay, you make your way out of the watery area into what seems to be almost like another set of trees, basically. These trees look not dangerous. They have what seems to be fruits growing on them. The fruits are actually bigger than you are.
Jesus. Well, I'm gonna make my way through the trees, but definitely keeping my distance. They might not look freaking like they're gonna hurt me, but neither did the other trees.
Yeah, when you actually fly past some of the fruits, they light up when you basically get near them. But then they stop lighting up when you know, make distance.
And here I thought Placenta was weird. Being part of the collective for this job. God damn.
So yeah, are you going for the east?
I'm gonna just keep traveling till I see something different.
Okay. You make your way to what seems to be another facility. This facility does not seem to be fucked up beyond belief. As you make your way there, roll me for flight.
I hate rolling this dice. 49.
49. With your flight, that's a pass. Okay. In the facility, in one of the windows, there is currently a pony who is. You notice that the pony is in what seems to be a leather barding with a red symbol on it. When he sees you, without actually looking at you, this pony unleashes hell of bullets in your general direction from a machine gun.
Am I rolling for dodge?
Oh, you already did.
I already passed that.
You already passed that. The pony, he shoots a lot of bullets, but because you are really far in the air and flying, he literally does not hit you once. Very soon, there is some kind of mare who stops him from shooting. You cannot hear what they are talking about. But she literally hits him with her face. Literally.
Can I see? Am I? Is it a brain fart? Earth pony mare?
The mare seems to have a horn.
Okay, unicorn. How far away are we talking?
Well, you are probably really up in the air. But the facility has sandbags around it, on top of it, and it has guards basically there. They seem to have been fighting something. You do not know what yet. And they also seem very twitchy.
Oh boy. What's the area around the building look like?
It looks like hell. It literally looks like there were explosions. If you look at the trees, they have basically bullet holes in them. There was a lot of gunfire everywhere.
So I assume there's no security on the ground because of how destroyed it looks.
Well, it's around the building, but not on where basically the thing is.
And they said there's guards on the top.
Yeah, there are guards on the top, around it, and in the windows. You can actually tell by your knowledge of this place that they are those guards. They are from one of the biggest areas of Exodus, which is actually known for being extremely religious, who are following a so-called goddess who nobody actually knows who she is. They are safe, but they are basically
Obviously, you got itchy, tricky fingers.
well, they have a good reason.
I would say the DM's being racist, but it's just a voice, right?
Wait, what?
Nothing. Friggin'. So it's surrounded. It's got guards over the place, and they've already shot at me. How the hell do I approach that?
I mean, the guy who shot at you and what seems to be their leader, literally punch him with her face.
She punched him with her face.
Yes. Literally faced him, literally.
Okay. Wow. Like a headbutt.
Yes.
So I'm gonna slowly approach the roof. very cautiously. And if I ever get in shouting distance, I'm gonna, just don't shoot. I'm not here to fight or anything. Just here for some information.
Yeah, there are actually some stallions on top of the building who are, even though have been ordered to not shoot at you, they actually are still taking aim at you. You notice one of them is literally shaking.
Calm down. I'm not here to hurt you.
The
I was
mayor.
shot at.
Okay, sorry.
I was gonna say, you guys shot at me first, and I'm not returning fire. I'm not. I'm not looking for a fight.
The mayor, who is actually on the ground in front of the building, waves at you, saying something, but she does not realize that you cannot hear her if she's not yelling.
I'll make my way down to her.
Okay, you make your way there. The mayor looks like she has not seen sleep in a couple of days. She sighs and she apologizes to you. She basically goes, "I'm super sorry. I'm so sorry."
No harm done. I was far enough away that I didn't get hit, so.
So, what are you doing here?
I'm actually, I'm on mercenary work for the collective.
Well, of course you are, but what are you doing here?
As in your this is the building?
What are you doing in Cybers? There is currently level 10 biohazard going on.
I'm looking for a group of, well, travelers. I think there's a Earth Pony, Mare, Griffin. That's the only two that I know of. But I think there's like five or six.
She scratches her head. She's like, I don't know anything about them. We have been stuck in this area for months now. We have been fighting the bugs this whole time.
Fighting the bugs.
Yes, the bugs. You have not actually seen them.
I saw corpses.
Oh. Oh, you are in for a surprise then.
I was almost eaten by a tree. The surprises can. How much worse can they get?
Oh, you mean the bots? Oh, yeah. Do not make any loud noises around them, otherwise you will get eaten. As I can see, you probably have been eaten a little. She points to your belly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you have any bandages?
Oh, yeah. If there isn't something that we are heavy on, it's supplies. She pulls out. She basically goes to her pocket and she levitates over a magical bandage for you.
Thanks. Thank you. I assume I lose my bleeding.
Oh yeah, no, you will heal. Give me a second. You will heal the bleeding, and you will turn your severe wound into a medium wound.
Okay. So, thanks for that. Well, I'm looking for as much information I can get on the group. It's part of my contract to become part of the group. But it seems you also have a problem here.
She sighs. Yes, we have been under a constant assault from the bugs that have been accidentally brought here by us. It's a long story.
Yeah, I wish I had time for stories, but I don't want to leave you empty-handed, or being so generous. Is there anything I can do to help?
I mean, I guess, but can you actually do it on your own?
Maybe not on my own, but if I can get in contact with this group I'm supposed to, maybe I can convince them to help.
Well, if they are here and they are still alive, they probably made contact by the other stranded groups. Do you have a big bug by any chance?
No, I never understood those things.
If you had a big bug, she actually shows hers. I would totally, make it so that, I would just show you where the other groups are.
Do you have any access to some security system or something?
Oh, we actually do. This building that we managed to, fortify around, it is actually what seems to be Well, as much as I do want to say armory, it is armory.
Hence the
Barely.
supplies.
Yes, barely armory. And there is a terminal there, but none of us actually know how to hack terminals. Do you by any chance know how to hack things?
Nope, just like pit books.
Uh,
So it's you don't have access to securities like maybe cameras.
Again, it's probably on the terminal, it's just we cannot get in.
Drats.
The best, we actually had, you know, a very smart pony with us, but she points to the grave next to the building. Let's just say that he didn't make it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Um. Well, I, me alone, I probably can't help you with your bug problem. But from what I've seen, this group I'm looking for, they've dealt with some stuff.
Well, if they are still alive, again, it would be good if you manage to find your way to them. Maybe let other groups know that we are still here and we are still alive, and it would be kind of awesome if they, like, you know, helped us, if they are, you know, secured.
Is there any form of directions I can get?
Well, I can give you general direction. If you go back to the main area, to the HQ, if you go north from there all the way, you will make it to the ventilation facility. I'm pretty sure there's one group there, and I'm pretty sure there's another facility to the east. Actually, to the west. Sorry again. God damn it. To the west. But
Yeah,
you would have to get through the woods with the boats.
yeah. I've already tried my luck at that.
Again, I can tell. I mean, look at yourself. You have been bandaged. You have a bandage around your face. You have a bandage around your belly. You went through some shit.
That's the life of a mercenary. I'm already getting beat up, and I haven't even got fucking found them yet.
She shows you the gun. Well, I am a mercenary in the name of the goddess, so
A fellow mercenary, hey?
yes. So your kind is more about taking stuff from ponies. I'm more about helping ponies, so I guess.
I wouldn't count me among most of my kind. I've heck, this bandage on my beak didn't come from the trees. It came from a fellow griffin who decided she wanted to take me out because supposedly I, you know, tarnished her reputation.
As if your kind had any reputation to begin with.
Are you familiar with the old code of the griffins?
She shakes her head.
Well, as a mercenary, the contract is law, or it used to be. Basically, I will not breach contract. If I agree to a contract, I do it.
Well,
It's a sense of loyalty.
I can tell since, you know, you kinda went all the way in here and entered a very stupid area. You are either crazy or not very smart.
Or almost died so many times that at this point it's just not frightening.
You could say that again. But yeah, like I said, if you make your way back there, just go all the way north. That is probably the safest route in all of Cybers right now. And if the group is still there, please talk to the professor and tell him that, you know, we are still alive, and, you know, it would be awesome if they would, you know, help us.
Well, honestly, if you have supplies, and depending on the state they might be in when I get there, based on this place, they might want them, or maybe at least offer their help for them.
Well, this place is under constant attack. You are probably in the first calm time ever.
Oh, well, the quicker I find them, the quicker we might be able to get you enough help to actually help.
She nods.
So I'll head. Oh,
She actually, by the way, she actually levitates over 2 more bandages for you. You seem to be in need of bandages a lot, so here you go.
yeah. That is. That's. Thank you. But yeah, we'll mind if I get your name?
She thinks for a moment, then she grins. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna give you my name yet. I'm gonna give you my name when you actually make it here to help us.
Oh, you're gonna let curiosity drive me, eh?
Yep. I mean, such a handsome griffin like you, who actually is polite, which is very rare for your kind. Not to
Like I
mention,
said, don't count me among them.
not to mention you obviously went through some shit and survived.
I've been a mercenary for 15 years.
Obviously, the goddess smiles upon you.
Might I ask who the goddess is?
Oh, you do not know yet you are from Lycentia, you said?
Yep, born and raised.
How did you not meet some of my kind? Well, the goddess is the mother of all life in Exodus. She has obviously created Exodus. She has created even the world that has been turned into ash on top. The world was turned into ash because the ponies forgot the way of the goddess.
Sounds like divine retribution to me.
Yes, indeed. And we will survive because we will spread the name of the goddess around. One day, every pony, or even every griffin, will follow the way of the goddess.
Oh, I can't say the same for my race. Just like you said, we're kind of bullheaded and quick to anger.
I mean, again, look at our race, you know. We kinda turned the world to ash.
Wasn't only your race. My race, zebras, they all a part of that.
But yeah, we can talk about this once we are, not under constant pressure from the bugs.
Yeah,
Make sure to fly it really high, because the bugs actually cannot get too high.
okay. Thanks for the advice. I will hopefully see you again.
She salutes you.
I salute her back, and then I leave.
Okay, so where are you going?
Using her directions, I'm heading back to the locksec door, past the trees that were lighting up as I flew past them,
Okay,
and then yeah,
all the
unless
way
it's,
north.
yeah, basically, and then I'm gonna head up to the hut. And I'm guessing I'm gonna look around the hut to make sure I didn't miss another direction.
Okay, you fly to the hut, and you basically everything is the same. You also notice, that you could have taken, all the directions again. In every spot, you can actually take all the directions.
Fair enough. Okay. So I'm going to continue north from that location.
Okay, you make your way north. You notice that there has been quite a lot of fighting in the facility that you see before you. There are actually even currently They are still smoking things. There are 2 areas on each side that are still smoking. Give me a second. There it is. So over here is a new map. You notice that this whole area is basically scorched, as someone has been very fire happy. Inside, you notice a horrible smell of rot that has been coming from the large middle area. There is also dry blood in basically everywhere.
Well, I reckon I'm on the right track again. One of these members of this group is a pyromaniac.
So, to your right is a broken door that cannot be opened. To your left is an opened biohazard door.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Still a big room, right?
Yes.
I will enter in the air. The biohazard door.
Okay, you enter. You notice that there are sentry guns currently aiming at you. A pony, who is in a lab coat, aims what seems to be a gauss rifle at you. Who are you?
My name is Grimjaw. I actually have I'm coming this way with a request from help from a settlement of stranded.
What are you talking about?
I ran in.
You notice that this pony actually has a different looking changeling female next to her. She has red eyes and she has very obvious female changeling characteristics.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a group of individuals. One griffin, one mare, earth
Oh,
pony.
the group from Lycentia.
You've seen them?
Yes, they were here not even an hour ago.
Yeah, I'm under contract by Licentia themselves to join their party and help them with whatever they're trying to do here. They help the city a great deal, and they were trying to show their support.
Well, they hacked the mainframe here next to me and they basically came in and rescued us.
From what I might ask?
Oh, you've missed it. There was. We have a kind of biohazard problem. You see, there is. We have been using a bioweapon from Deus, and well, it didn't. It didn't go well. Let's just say that.
From what I hear, it sounds like a big problem.
Yes, it is a major problem. Most
Oh,
of my group have died, sadly, to these things. But we are sticking here. I've managed to turn on a couple of sentries, and the group that you are talking about has managed to go in and clear this whole area out.
well, that will make my travels easier. Are you familiar with the group worships the goddess?
The changeling mare giggles to herself. Yes, I'm very familiar, especially because of my wife here.
Wife?
Oh, yeah. He hugs the changeling mare next to him.
Okay. Well, yeah, it came from a location where they were stranded, constantly being attacked by bugs, from what I hear.
Oh, yeah, the bugs are the main problem. The mare actually steps in front of you. Are they alright?
From what I could tell, they're under constant attack, but a little shaken up from what I could see. But they're doing pretty good.
She actually exhales. She, like, a big stone that fell from her heart, basically. Oh, I'm so happy. They were some of the best followers of the goddess.
God, I know I'm on a mission right now, but I'm becoming more and more curious about this goddess.
Wow, the goddess is everywhere. The goddess is. In a way, you could say that my kind is the closest to the goddess.
Hmm. I'm unfamiliar with that.
Oh, you will. I'm pretty sure the group was interested in going to Deus itself after they are gonna be done here. But yes, the group that you are talking about, especially the really cute changeling there, the group has moved west from here. If you go now, you should be able to catch up to them.
I might ask a question.
Indeed.
You kind of remind me of a queen I met.
A queen.
Yeah, different color.
Oh, you said you are from Lycentia.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Queen Zas?
That's the one.
Yeah, we are not exactly in good terms with that hive. They do not see the truth of the one and only goddess.
I wonder why the queen's so too busy playing practical jokes.
Ah, she is in in the queen standards. She is still a child.
Child. Wow. She was. I'm a pretty big. I'm about average size for griffins, but she was quite a bit taller than me, and she was a child.
Yes, she's only about 200 years old.
Wait.
For a changeling queen, it is usual to become a queen when they are about 1,000.
Well, that explains a few things. Damn worm.
Oh, did you take the worm right?
With regrets.
She chuckles to herself.
I chuckle back. Yeah, it was a thing. It was a ride.
But yes, if you want to actually make it to the group, you might wanna go now, because where they are going, it's actually not exactly a nice place. They
I don't
may
think
need every gun that they can get.
That's what I'm here for. Well, I'll hope you guys are being all right.
Actually, you have met the Deus group, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna give you something. Could you please walk up to me?
Okay. I approach.
As you walk up to her, you suddenly are licked across your chest with her ridiculously long tongue. It leaves behind something that seeps into your skin.
Might I ask what that was?
Oh, you will know when you get there. She giggles to herself and then smiles at you, almost innocently, way too innocently.
I don't think that queen's the only one that has a sense of humor.
She just smiles to that.
Well, I'll deliver your message, whatever it is.
You are currently delivering two messages, by the way.
Yeah, but thankfully one of them is in the place I'm heading to anyway.
So yeah, are you going out?
Yeah, I want to head in the direction she obviously pointed to find them.
And this is where we end. Because the next time we are actually gonna start with the group basically, being a thing.
I'm still gonna be curious how I get introduced into this.
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, I would like to thank everyone who was watching this and who will be watching this on YouTube. This has been very hard because it has been barely prepared, like not at all.
Well, out of character, actually, I'm pretty impressed that you managed to pull that together that quickly.
I've been a DM for about 15 years.
I probably didn't help the fact that I treat my character as a pretty straightforward professional, so I kind of just want to get to my mission and not explore every little thing you throw in front of me.
Well, you missed a lot of chances for experience, sadly.
I was never actually sure how you gained experience.
Well, by doing quests, by doing roles, and just by progressing, really.
Okay, well, I lost out. That's fine, but I'll still gain whatever I gain.
Anyway, so yeah, we are gonna kill the stream for today, and hopefully we will see you on at the session.
Well, you will.
So yeah, I'm actually not gonna do my usual thing because not anyone is actually watching. So bye bye.